holiday season is filled with warmth, love, and a ton of food. But how can we go into our holiday meals feeling prepared and free of worry? Stick around because I'm about to fill you in with some great tips right here on Self-Love Central. Hi and welcome to Self-Love Central. My name is Bree Blank Alexander, and today we're going to be talking about some mindful eating tips that you can take with you to all of your holiday meals. Holiday time is so fun and so beautiful, but so often we can get a little bit stressed out before we go into a meal. Personally, having lost 150 pounds, these holiday meals sometimes can feel a little bit challenging because there's almost a little bit of fear involved sometimes because there's so much delicious food and we want to be able to enjoy it, but a lot of the times we feel guilty afterward. But that's what I'm here to do, is to help you to not feel any holiday eating guilt. I want you to enjoy every single bite of your meal, and I want it to be so fun and amazing for you. So without further ado, here are some easy tips for you to bring with you to enjoy your holiday meals mindfully. We're gonna go into our holiday meals with a plan this year. So first and foremost, we're gonna prioritize the dishes that are our absolute favorite. And that doesn't mean we can't have any of the other ones, but it means that we particularly love these dishes, so we're gonna make them the most important part of our meal. We're gonna fill our plate up with those, and the things that we don't like so much, we can just take a little bit or maybe just pass up on it in general. But for example, on holiday meals, I love stuffing. That's just my absolute favorite. So when it comes down to it, I go easy on the appetizers at first, and then when I get to the stuffing, I put a big amount of it on my plate, and then everything else kind of falls around it. Going into it with a plan helps you to know, okay, these are my favorites. I'm gonna make sure that these are the most important parts of it, and everything else falls around it, so I can still enjoy it all, but making sure I get my fill of my absolute faves. Next up is the most important tip in my opinion, and it's being mindful with your food, being present with it. How often when we're eating are we actually distraction free and just paying attention to every bite, thinking about how good it tastes, what flavors you notice, how delicious the texture feels in your mouth? We're usually distracted with our phone or TV or something like that. So this is the most important part because it really helps you to appreciate every bite, because a lot of the foods tend to be a little heavier than usual around Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the holidays that are coming up at the end of the year. So this is so important to just be present with every single bite. Think about how it was prepared. Think about the delicious ingredients that went into it. Think about how good it feels to eat it, because when you're being present with your food, that means you're enjoying every single bite. None of it is coming in mindlessly. You're not gonna eat your whole plate and be like, where did that go? You're going to enjoy every moment of it, which is gonna be so much more rewarding. This next part is often the most challenging in practice, but when you use the first two tips, it will be so much easier. Stop when you're full. It can be so challenging in practice because the food is just so delicious, but here's the thing. We often go into it with a scarcity mindset, like this is the only time we're ever gonna be able to eat these foods until next year. But the truth is, we have these foods accessible to us modern day at any time of year. So you can really prepare these foods. If you're craving stuffing one day, if you're craving cranberry sauce, you can go to the store and get these things, and so you don't have to just overdo it on the day of. That's something I'm still working on as well, but it's gonna be better the more we do it, the more we practice it, the easier it will be. Also, take some breaks between bites, because sometimes we get so excited, I know I do, and I just want to eat it all so fast. But when we take a little pause, then we can really recognize when we're feeling full. It takes a little bit of time for our bodies to truly recognize and register that we're full, so taking some pauses in between eating will not only allow you to be more available for conversation, but it also gives you that opportunity to be like, whoa, I am kind of full. Why don't I slow it down before dessert comes? Also, any food that you still have remaining is leftovers. And leftovers are one of the best parts of any holiday meal because you get to enjoy that for the rest of the week if it lasts that long. But absolutely, most importantly, the most crucial tip to this is to forgive yourself if you do overeat. Because let's be real, sometimes it happens. In fact, it almost always happens. We can use these tips to help us to not overstuff ourselves to be too sick or feel really terrible, but honestly, we usually do end up eating a lot. So this is really the most important part, is to be kind to yourself no matter how much you eat. The next day is always a new day to start fresh, and just be easy on yourself, because it never helps us to punish ourselves or be hard on ourselves once we already ate it. It doesn't change anything, so we might as well just accept it, embrace it, enjoy that full belly, and just try to use these mindful eating tips beforehand so you don't have to be in a place where you're really not feeling good. This is all coming down to feeling great. It doesn't have to do with anything else. Your self-worth, you are worth every bite of everything, and you are more than worthy of every single thing, regardless of food or anything. You are perfect just the way you are. So no matter if you overeat this holiday season, you should still love yourself. I still love you. I believe in you. You are not a failure. You are a human. So please be kind to yourself, be easy on yourself, and just know that tomorrow is always a fresh start. Now, I want to know a couple things. Let me know what you thought about this video, and tell me what your favorite holiday dish is. You know I'm a stuffing girl, and I love me some pie, especially chocolate cream or pumpkin. So let me know what your favorites are. Let me know what you thought of this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on every Self Love Central episode. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram @BreeHealthy. I would love to stay connected with you. Have a beautiful, amazing day, and don't forget to love yourself a little extra this holiday season, and share this video with someone that you think needs to hear it. Have an amazing day!